Hi, it's Guy Arnold from Slow Selling, and this is a very short video called Action is the Antidote to Despair. Now, last week I shared on my blog and podcast a very painful incident about 25 years ago when I owned a pub and hotel on the edge of Dartmoor, and we were on the verge of bankruptcy because of economic issues completely outside our doing, our making, completely outside our control. And how I responded to that and the problems it caused and the difficulty and pain and all that sort of stuff. And I think the purpose of this is really to explain, is to say that I'm sure that quite a few of you are probably either in that sort of situation or going to be in that situation over the next year or so, because there's clearly an economic major downturn coming, and there's going to be lots of hardship around us, and people are really going to be struggling. And so the purpose of this video is to point you to this week's blog and podcast called Action is the Antidote to Despair, because it explains how to take action when you are in this depth of depression, when things are really getting on top of you. As they do to all of us. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel and there is a way out of it, but you need to take action in order to get there. And the real problem is that when you're in the depths, when you're really struggling, that is the time when it's hardest to take action. When you really need these tools, they're hardest to access. So have a look at the blog, have a look at the podcast. It's called Action is the Antidote to Despair, and it'll give you a couple of tips to help you take action, give you some comfort, and be helpful to you as part of the slow selling process, as everything we do is in there. So hope it's helpful to you. Thanks for watching. Keep in touch. Make sure you're signed up to our weekly free top tips by email service. That's our number one service. It's free. It always will be. So make sure you're signed up. Go to the website and sign up to that. Take care. Remember, action is the antidote to despair.